It's time for us to empower our young ones. And of course, when it comes to education, we always say that how we impact them makes our future bright. And I'm talking about UCMAS, which has been in the system in Ghana here for 17 years. And the competition has been here for 13 years. And so I'm super excited to speak to these two great gentlemen who are going to tell me more about the competition and why you as a parent must enroll your ward in it. If you haven't enrolled your ward yet, there is a good reason why you should do that. My two gentlemen are William Tertiary, who is a competition committee member. Hello, William.
Hello.
How are you?
Very fine, thank you.
Great, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And also, I have Maxwell Adu, who is area manager for Tema Community 25. Hi, William.
Hi, I'm good.
Great, great. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
And I know that some people know more about UCMAS, but there might be others who don't know about it. So all I'm saying might sound gibberish in their ears. So tell us a bit about UCMAS.
Okay, so UCMAS is a brain development program, which is concerned with developing the brains of the children from the age of 4 to 14 years. Our main focus is to sharpen the brain to be able to perform the way it's supposed to be. Because naturally, everything that God has given needs to be strengthened for it to be able to work very well. So UCMAS has a particular magic of doing this for the children.
Okay, so William, tell us about this year's competition. What are we to expect?
Okay, so we are looking at having our 13th competition, as you said earlier on. The program has been running for about 17 years now in Ghana. This year, we are starting tomorrow, that is Friday, on the 9th, is the arrival for all the children coming all over from the country. We are looking at Volta region, Northern region, Western, and the rest. And then we are looking to gather as many as 2,500 children.
Oh, wow.
Nationwide, yes. And then the main event will take place on Saturday. Yes, we are expecting our children to answer 200 questions in 8 minutes.
Each?
Yes, each.
200 questions?
They are used to it. They are used to it. There's no news. Yes. They do it all the time. International-wise, Ghanaian children go there and they win trophies all the time. Last year, your team here, one member of multimedia was with us and he actually covered everything. So our children are just comfortable with it.
Wow.
Yes.
That's some smart kids, I must say. If, you know, IQs are in different levels. So if your child doesn't have a high IQ and your child's IQ is quite low, can your child join UCMAS to bring up their IQ?
That is the essence of UCMAS. You know, the fact that the child IQ is low does not mean that it cannot be sharpened to perform to its fullest potential. So we in UCMAS have a lot of activities in place, like the flashcards, like the listening calculation, the visual calculation, and also random numbers. All these go in a way of sharpening the child's brain. So our daily activities as a UCMAS student help to, smarten the brain anytime. So your child who is not doing well in school, UCMAS can do the magic.
Oh, wow, I see. Is there an age limit to that?
Yes, so a child from 4 years up to 14 years is qualified to do. One will ask, why 4 years? We are looking at children who are comfortable with numbers because our mode of training the brain, normally we work with numbers. So a child who can at least identify numbers, write numbers. Why cap at 14? We think that the brain develops very well between that age up to 14 years. So a child who is within that age category can equally join the program.
So after 14, the brain can't develop too well?
The brain develops, but the rate at which it develops is very slow, extremely slow. That is scientifically proven.
Oh, wow, yes. I see. How many people knew this? So if your ward is between 4 to 14, you need to make sure that your ward is a part of UCMAS. Let's talk about the events that will take place at this year's competition.
Yes, so this year's competition at PCC, we have the theme, which is unlocking the inner potential for tomorrow's digital world through mental arithmetic. And this year, we are having it at Pentecost Convention Center, our proud sponsor. And the event is going to take place from tomorrow to Sunday. So we have the main activity on Sunday, And as Mr. Tichi rightly said, the children are going to answer 200 questions in 8 minutes.
Wow.
And I can tell you for the fact that some are able to finish before the 8 minutes. Yes. And this is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, decimals, and then all those things put together, and the children are able to do that. So we have the main event over there. We have our guest speaker, Anis Hafar, who is also an educationist, a council member of GES, who is going to grace the occasion. And then we also have one spectacular event that everybody must watch out, and that is the BECE Challenge.
Wow, which one is that one?
Okay, so let me blow your mind with it. Okay, so you see, we have the BEC mathematics questions, which the objectives, actually, we are supposed to use 1 hour for it. And even within this 1 hour, some of them are not able to finish it. But here, we are going to prove to Ghanaians, to everybody, that a UCMAS child who is not using calculator, anything, can use the UCMAS principles to be able to answer these 40 questions in 30 minutes. So we are using half of the time that is given for that question 4. Is
that subject specific? What's the right word?
Specifically.
Is that subject specified?
Yes. In fact, UCMAS is approved by GES. We don't teach a subject per se. We actually develop the brain.
Okay.
Yes. So once the brain, and we are only using the mathematics question just because the children are using the mathematical approach in developing the brain. It is easy for them to work around it. But then when you check from our children who have passed through the program, they are doing exploits in their various disciplines across. So we are not just... It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't really have to be only mathematics. We only use the mathematics approach in training the brain. So we can only prove to parents who ought to know how far the program can benefit the child through just using some of these competitions, but the actual effect is developing the brain for their future.
Wow, that's fantastic. Yes. So when is the event taking place?
Okay, so as I said, it's covers students from the whole of Ghana. Every village in Ghana, there's a UCMAS there. Okay. So they are all converging at Pentecost Convention Center. That's tomorrow, Friday, 9th of August. Through to Sunday, 11th of August. So at Pentecost Convention Center.
Have they all registered, or if there's any new entrant, you will accept the person?
Okay, so our registration process, specifically for this program, ended yesterday.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Okay.
But then a child who is wondering, or a parent who is wondering, how come my child is not taking part? We are just asking you to look around for UCMAS Center or a school very close to you where your child, then definitely next year by this time, your child can take part in this national competition. Because it's an annual program.
Okay.
We do it every year, except the COVID year 2020 that we couldn't do it, almost every year. And hopefully next year we'll do it again.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
So if there's any parent who is watching right now and wants to get in touch, is there a short code, a phone number, a social media platform they can get in touch with?
Yes, we do.
So first of all, you can go to Facebook. We have UCMAS West Africa. When you go there, we have all our details over there. And then we also have our social media handles, UCMAS West Africa on Facebook. We also have it on YouTube and then Instagram, all of those places. Our number is 054 011 2215. 054 011 2215. If you call it, you'll be responded to. And then your child will be given the nearest center or the nearest school for your child to attend. But I want to tell parents that if your child is not doing UCMAS, he's missing a lot. So take advantage of this moment and then enroll your child in a UCMAS school. UCMAS school. And that is going to make your child also the brilliant student that he's supposed to be.
Right. Anything you want to say, William, before?
Yes. I want to mention the fact that we are not talking about Abacus. We are talking about UCMAS. Okay. UCMAS is a program. Abacus is just a tool.
Okay.
So we are trying to make parents understand that when they want the program, they should look for UCMAS. And also we are telling school directors that this is the actual time they need to look out for a program, not a physical education, actually, but in a program that can develop children's brain to actually come on board with whatever they are doing in their schools to help the children to develop very well. We are always available. Anytime they call on us, we'll get to the school and then partner with them, help grow the children better.
Fantastic, gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here. We are very grateful. And I urge every parent out there, especially if your ward is between 4 years to 14 years, to make sure your child is enrolled on the UCMAS, group, right? So it's a group, it's a program, it's a group. And there are centers as well.
Yes.
So make sure your child enrolls on it. And yesterday we had a fantastic time right here at Joy Prime. What am I talking about? I'm talking about changes which took place from 1 p.m. all the way to 3 p.m. Our studio audience were fantastic. We had Keche in the building. They did serenade us, I must say. And of course, we played some games. We did hair coloring as well. So for those who love lifestyle, you want to actually know what to do. We did hair coloring, and we had Juliet Asante who came to inspire us. Take a look at it.
Voice has to be heard. And not too many people are comfortable with women who are able to project and be confident and are educated. And I'm very educated. You know, I'm proud to say I'm not going to shy away from that.
So I'm not ready to disappoint God, and I'm not ready to disappoint the fans who accepted the Keche global brand. Okay. So each one,
That you people are studying where the caps are. Lie. Okay. And Razak has done this under
Please,
1
my
hour.
brother is...
Anasa.
Hey, I can't take my own.
Comes again tomorrow from 1 o'clock all the way to 3 p.m. You can be a part of it. Don't forget to send in your messages. Of course, you know we'd love to hear from you, and we'll definitely read your messages when you send it to us. A big thank you to you. You want to say thank you to somebody? Please go ahead.
Yes, we have our sponsors, and we are very happy to say that, in fact, multimedia is part of our sponsors.
Fantastic.
So thank you very much. We have Vitamilk and Meal on its own is one of our major sponsors. Nataraj and Anything Stationery. We have Makidi Cookies. There is joy in every bite. Indomie is part of our sponsor. And of course, PCC. They've been behind us throughout this, Pentecost Convention Center, which is located in Kaswa.
Thank you so much for being here, gentlemen.
Thank
we
you.
are very, very grateful. We'll enroll our children.
You're always welcome.
Right, and I've had William Techi, who is a competition committee member, and of course, Maxwell Edu, who is area manager for Tema Community 25. Thank you once again. And now, the train for Big Chef Tertiary has taken off. We are in the north. We've been to Bolgatanga. Today, we are moving to Tamale. And it's been something else, I must say. Tears, happiness, laughter. Well, I think you should take a look at the video so you understand what I'm talking about. And then I'll tell you more about the tertiary education that is going through Big Chef competition, where we'll select those who compete in the bigger picture. Take a look. Of course, this is happening in Bolgatanga. And today, like I told you, the train has moved and our next stop is Tamale. And so we'll bring you all the highlights of what will be happening in Tamale. I cannot wait to see it. And the people are so happy. You know, imagine you being in the north where you see things on TV and you wish to be a partaker. This time, they have the opportunity to be partakers of Big Chef Tertiary. I'm excited for them. Now, if you are not playing to win money, then you cannot complain that the economy is tough because we are giving you free money, the opportunity to enjoy life. You know, you could use that money to buy a mobile phone. You could use the money to buy television sets. You could use the money to pay school fees, to buy food to eat, to pay your rent. I mean, free money. You won't pay way now, won't pay day. Imagine going somewhere and saying, oh, I used only 20 cedis to get 1,000 Ghana cedis. Like, yo. Okay, now play the game. It's *281 hash. *281 hash. I repeat, *281 hash. You select the number 7, which is Joy Prime. So there are others that are there before number 7. You see number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. Select number 7. Now, when you select number 7, you stand a chance of winning up to 1,000 Ghana cedis. Come on, baby. So start playing now, all right? And as you're playing, don't forget that we have a new TV show that is coming your way. And this show is giving families the opportunity to display their talent and also win wonderful gifts. I'm talking about Family Arena. Maybe my family and I will be part of the contestants. I don't know. I'm hoping that it happens for me though. But take a look at Family Arena's promo.